are live in SICC Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. My name is Ronnie, your YouTuber from Sabahan channel. Okay, Sun Flashman YouTube channel. And then what we have here, we have a Hobbycon event, and there's a lot of interesting booths that came here and a lot of new technology coming in. But the most important thing that I have seen, when I came here first, I saw this booth. Then I was impressed because I saw this VTuber, and also I saw this big opportunity for Sabahans like us to delve into this sector and then become the first person to be famous using online only. So right now we have here is, can you introduce yourself first? Tell us your name.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Yen from
Company.
from my company, which is Project Hikayat.
Yeah, yes.
So yeah, again, like I say, my name is Jonathan Yen. I'm from Project Hikayat. So I'm here at Hobbycon. To basically because I'm working with Kupi Kupi FM, one of the local Sabahan radio stations, because they too saw an opportunity and trend of VTubing, or this how to say, a hobby lifestyle. That's why they have come to us and why we are working together.
Okay, so that means Kupi Kupi FM is the one that invited you guys over and then have a booth here.
In some sense, yes. We introduced it to them at first. Then, after a few months later, they called us back again.
Oh, okay.
After letting it settle in their mind and realize, hey, this is actually what needs to be done here.
Yes, yes,
Then-
of course.
Then they came back together again.
Okay, so I will let you guys know more about that after this. First, we are going to introduce who they are actually. So, Jonathan, can you just explain again who you are and maybe your team or your company?
Okay, so once again, I am one of the co-founders of Project Hikayat. So I am the Chief Strategy Officer. So once again, what else? And we have about a crew of about 5 people. A crew of 5 people. But informally, there's actually more of us. But we're a very small startup company that is only about 1 year old only. So we're quite recent.
Yeah, you guys coming down from
KL.
yes, coming down from KL to Sabah.
Yeah.
Just to show of this.
Indeed.
Okay. So can you tell us what do you guys do? What does your company do? Your main project?
Your main project. Okay.
Yes.
So, unlike other VTuber agency, yes, we mainly deal with live streaming or entertainment services. At the moment, we have 2 talents, which I'll go into later. But they mainly deal with.
Yeah, if you have any picture, later we'll show them a picture.
They mainly deal with live streaming. However, Project Hika actually is more of actually like a project basis. So we work with organizations and government agencies. So actually, Kupi Kupi is one perfect example. So there's a lot of people out there, organizations or individuals, that is aware and want to get into all this. We are there to work with and help them to develop it and to educate them if need be. In any way. So that is actually one of the things that we do that actually separates us from any other agencies. That is precisely why we are recognized by not only like the federal government in Malaysia, but also even the Sabah state government also.
Okay, so to make it simple, I'll just say it in one sentence. If you are interested in becoming a VTuber, you must go to them because they are one of the. I think there's a lot of other agencies, but they are the only ones who came here and then offers training and also help to those who are interested in becoming a professional VTuber. So how do we find them? Can you tell us your location? Your main HQ is actually now in.
Okay, so our main HQ is actually in Semenanjung in KL. However, this is not like a normal company because due to this being so this transcends borders, right? Anybody really can join. That's why one of our members, right, is actually not in Malaysia. She represents our almost like international workforce.
And she is located physically at.
She's located physically in the Philippines. So she helps represent us that
Yes.
we are not only we are basically the entirety of Southeast Asia lah, except that a lot of agencies also mention that, but we actually go to those areas.
Yes, correct.
So, that's why when we had the opportunity to come to Sabah, which we actually had a couple, but we kept coming back. But
Yeah.
also because I'm Sabahan, so I also want to come back home. So yeah, so that's why.
Okay, so if you guys listen there, even though their office is located in KL, but even though we're in Sabah, we can still communicate with each other, and you can also do your own shows at the convenience of at your home, as long as you have a good internet connection, and also all the tools that they will explain later. Then you can work from home. Right, that is a popular term that we have used for in the last 2 years before this. Work at home and become a professional VTubers. Okay, so how are we going to make this project happen? Can you tell more about your project? Namely, the biggest project right now that you're going to explain is about Project
Hikayat.
Yes, Project Hikayat.
So as the name, the word Hikayat suggests, right? A lot of our team's projects or any achievements, right, is generally revolves around the theme of legend, myth, stories,
Folk tales.
Yes.
Yes.
Hence why Hikayat. That's precisely it. So it is because of this unique theme that we push ourselves forward. Because you see, right, in Southeast Asia, right, out of Asian countries, right, of course China and Japan is in rank top 3 with South Korea as well. However, in Southeast Asia, right, there's like barely any news. Even if let's say we talk about Malaysia, right, Semenanjung barely gets anything, let alone Borneo here.
Yes.
So I just personally felt that, you know, we have a lot of untapped concepts, stories, designs and everything that is slowly lost to time.
Yes,
and
of course.
If we don't like modernize it or use it or maybe just show it, right?
Yes.
Then
the old tales will be gone forever,
will be gone
right?
forever,
Yeah.
Of course, some of the old tales are very like outdated, but that's the point. You're supposed to. This is what we do. We challenge ourselves to try to bring it up to date.
Yes, that's big. That's why this is unique for us, because in Sabah alone we have a lot of folk tales, and that is from even different ethnics. They have their own tales from their grandfathers, their grandmothers, that is passed down to their younger generations. So I am sure that a lot of us have a lot of these tales that is very good for them to tell it. You cannot find it on anywhere else. So that we have that advantage. We have our own tale to tell story. We have our own story to tell, right? And then okay, so we are going to the next part is when. Okay, so this in this convention, this is the how many times have you been here? This is the first time, right? We have been here.
In Sabah Hobbycon or conventions in general.
I mean here in Sabah lah.
Sabah, this is our first time in Hobbycon ever.
First time. So this is the first time. So this is now the best time for you guys to get into VTubing, because can you tell us when is your next event or maybe launching?
Okay, I cannot give any hard promises, but we are looking towards maybe about mid next year.
Okay.
There might be something, and we want to do it in Sabah.
Okay, so that may be a big launching in Sabah, but for those who are interested, they can straight away walk in and also do inquiries from your website, is it?
Yes, website, our social media on Twitter, because our DMs are all open. So
Okay.
anybody can still actually come and contact us.
Okay, so the main method of contacting you is through the website and through Twitter, and then what else? TikTok and Twitch, is it?
TikTok and Twitch. Actually, mainly Twitter and website.
And the website. Okay, so I'll put the links below in the description after this, so you can contact him anytime if you have anything to ask, and then ask about the opportunity of becoming a VTuber. So now we go on to the next part on why. Okay, why VTubing? Why do you pick on to make this your big project in life?
Because I started this company when I was still at university, and I was seeing the explosion of VTubing in Japan. which was where this all originated from.
Okay.
There at some point, I noticed that Indonesia started popping up, like they started having it.
That was like a few years ago.
That was only 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Only 2
Okay.
years ago. So always very recent. So I only started this company 1 year ago.
Okay.
It's quite close. Everything was quite tight.
Yes.
Then I thought, why shouldn't Malaysia not have one?
Yes.
And then after doing some research, I found that Southeast Asia has a lot of potential.
Yes.
To actually contribute towards the VTubing scene as a whole, or the larger anime comics and gaming scene itself, ACG basically.
Yeah, SICC
Yes.
communities. Yes.
Yeah. So after seeing this opportunity and I would say like maybe the missing gap that was in Southeast Asia, especially in Malaysia, that's why.
Yeah,
That's one reason
basically
why I
what he's
started.
trying to say is that there's a huge opportunity for us here in Southeast Asia to go into VTubing because there's not yet any. Is there any figure or some celebrity who has already done successfully become a successful VTuber?
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot, but I'll give like maybe two examples. So from two different worlds. One is in America. Her name is Iron Mouse. Her name is Iron Mouse.
Okay.
The reason why she's so notable is because her fans know this, but like she has an immunodeficiency disease.
Oh,
So
okay.
because of that, she's unable to get a normal job. But this allows
okay.
her to actually make.
Yes, that is a very good point. Yes.
That's the reason why people can do this. So
Yes, you can offer this opportunity for those who cannot get a normal job and they can only work from home. This is the best platform for them.
Precisely.
Yes.
It is quite accessible to people who maybe felt like they are disadvantaged because of certain reasons.
Yes.
This is one way. You can make a living basically.
Yes.
So that she's based in America, in USA. Second figure is a bit more closer to home. She is an Indonesian girl called Kureji Oli, and she is probably one of my inspirations for actually starting this.
Oh, I see.
Her character is basically a zombie, but to me, I'm like, this is a Pontianak.
Okay. Yeah.
But so when she does like a costume change, at first she was wearing like a very European style dress, but then for a costume change, even though her friends and peers all changed into a bit more of like a normal modern clothes, she was the only one that went with a
Traditional
Javanese dress.
Wow. Javanese, yeah.
Javanese.
It's not Japanese. Javanese.
Javanese.
Saying from Java.
It's from Java. So she kind of like stylized it. Slightly a bit Japanese, but it's very strongly like I identifies like, wait a minute, this is like ancient Javanese like style stuff.
Yes.
And that is one of the reasons why I was inspired to take up Hikayat, because I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to take
Take it
any
and do
styles
it
and
here, right?
give it a twist and then bring it to the modern scene, basically.
Yeah. For example, in Sabah, we also have our own traditional costume. The Kadazan got traditional wear, and also in Sarawak, they also have their own traditional wear. So why not? We can also do it like that because these are the examples of already successful VTubers, right?
Yes.
And then what makes how did Kupi Kupi FM get into this picture?
Get into this picture because you see, when Kupi Kupi did their Kupi Kupi concert in August after the pandemic,
Yeah.
they were looking for daytime activities.
Okay.
So we just so happened to hear about this and we pitched it to them.
Okay.
Because we just started, right, a lot of people at first didn't really understand this, but Kupi Kupi was one of the few that actually gave us a chance.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, we're not really sure what is it you're doing, but we would like to see it happen in the concert anyway. So we did a very small scale. And so we did it in the concert. We managed to work with Firefly to do giveaways and everything.
Oh, okay.
There are videos on Kupi Kupi's Facebook. I'm not really sure where it is, but it's with them.
You mean Firefly, the airline?
The airline, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they did a giveaway, so we took part in it as well.
I see.
There's one video where I'm sort of nervously giving a prize. But because of this opportunity, right, that's when more people started coming to us. Because after Kupi Kupi concert,
You guys were also contacted by government departments, right?
Yes. one of the first government that participated, actually, we were invited to a conference in Singapore. So I went there as a representative where I met some Japanese representatives on the conference. And that's why on our Twitter you can see that we say we are blessed to have met with them. Maybe there might be something we might do in Japan to bring maybe some Sabah or Malaysians to there, or them to here. Yes, actually them to here. Actually.
Oh, this was actually out in your Twitter, right?
Yes. So there's a Twitter post where we participated in the conference. So the Ministry of Culture thankfully allowed us in. After that we were then allowed an invitation to the KBS, Kementerian Belia dan Sukan.
I say in Malaysia. Yes.
Malaysia. So we met them around 2-3 months ago because they saw what we were doing, despite how small we are, and wanted to ask questions like why, basically like what you're doing, asking me the same questions, why and everything.
Yes.
And they were interested, and so that's why perhaps not only just them, maybe more other ministries as well. Because one of the other government agencies we were trying to work with as well is actually the Sabah state government.
Sabah state government.
Yes.
Okay.
However, of course, not a good time right now because it's our election period. Actually, obviously, but we're gonna try again next year.
Yeah, but basically, this shows that our local government and also the federal government, they are also support. Yes, they recognize this and they saw the potential of developing. First of all, I think a few years ago, they started recognizing esports in this community. So that's why they supported this kind of activity. But now we have also this new type of activity called VTubing, and the government is also recognizing this. So, and okay, after this, we are going to show you a bit on what actually VTubing is. So I'm going to switch the camera here and then let Jonathan here explain.
Sure. All right. So right now, this is going to be showcasing our booth.
Okay, you guys can see this is a demo of one of the what you call avatar.
Avatar, yes.
Yes.
So right now, hold on, I'll have someone, a kind man to help.
Someone is testing out here, and so basically what do they do is?
Yes. So what they do, as you can see, we will use the camera of a phone that's connected to a laptop, and it streams into a monitor screen of your choosing platform. So we're using a 2-meter tall LED screen for best demonstration.
Yes.
A person would stand. Hi there. Could you help demonstrate the model? You can do it. So he will be standing in this position in front of the camera. As you can see, it tracks his movements.
Wow.
Eyes, face, and the movement itself.
All the facial movements, right?
All the facial movement. At the moment, this virtual avatar is primarily focusing on the face. So that's a key one. But there are models out there that goes from toe to head and can even move hands. But those are the more advanced ones that Project Ika can deal with only when we get enough support.
Yes.
Because those require quite a bit of capital. Yeah. Right now,
so you guys, you see whatever movement you make, there's also an interaction here in the screen. So they also take our voice, right?
Yes.
Yes, our natural voice. Yeah.
Yes. So right now we have two main talents. So as you can see the designs of the models.
This one.
Yes. So her name is Korisu Kowa.
Okay, you can.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go in front. Show your face. Yeah.
So her name is Korisu Kowa. She's our Malaysian based talent. So she's a Baba Noya girl. So she wanted her design to be more of the cute basis and also be a part of her culture. So as a result, that she's actually based on the Nian of the lion dance, where you know people wear the hood of a lion dance and they dance in it. That is why her design has this hood on it. And because she's a Baba Noya, batik has been implemented into her dress as embroidery. So this is just made one of more modern twists. And then these are her tags down here actually. So she mainly operates on TikTok and Twitch, but she's also on Twitter as well with the same name. Our other talent, she's right over here. So Her name is Manika Kuramo. She represents our how would you say this, international branch. Basically, we're not only just limited to just one country. We accept anybody from anywhere. So she's actually situated in the Philippines. So she's based on a Filipino Bomo, and that was her preference, and that is why she's a little bit more of like a mature kind of style. And as you can see, this is our motto, which is where we're trying to create creative stories to share, not only just for the talents, but also Project Hikaya's achievement in anything we do. For organizations, anybody contacting us, you're getting something to share about. Hence why.
So you can scan this QR
Yes.
code, right?
So this QR code will send you to our website.
Yeah,
And also
you guys
our
can click
social
on the QR
media
code
link.
and get the website link to contact Joshua.
Yes. And finally, of course, for this model here, the LED. For this model here, the one we use as for everybody to try out. She's based on a Malaysian bird, called Cenderawasih bird.
Cenderawasih.
This bird exists, but the legend is that when it dies, it comes back alive like a phoenix. This is our version of a phoenix according to the legend. Hence why we try to modernize and bring up a concept to life.
Right.
And now we're letting people, well,
Nice.
try her out.
Okay, so this just about wraps up just a bit, just scratches the surface about VTubing. So the most important thing that you guys need to know is you need to scan on the QR code link and then get to the website and then read all about the info there, and from the website you can contact him directly if you wish to know more about how you can become a virtual VTuber professionally. Back.
Unfortunately, we have to go back in about 2 days' time.
Okay.
But this won't be the last time we'll be
Yes.
coming here to Sabah. After
Yeah.
all, I have to come back home.
Yes, of
So-
course. But then you guys don't have to worry. You can anyway contact them, and because everything is done online. And then don't forget to remember and like and subscribe our channel. He also has his own Twitter channel. Can you mention your Twitter channel?
Okay, our Twitter is at projecthikayat.com. It's pretty much spelled PORJEK, Hikayat HIKAYAT. It's pretty much exactly our name.
Exactly
Yeah.
on the-
No space,
Yeah,
no
over
caps. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to wish a big thank you to Jonathan here for doing the explaining, and also to Hobbycon organizers for inviting them over here and then giving us a chance to get to know about this new venture that we have here in Sabah today for all the youngsters here. And also, thank you again.
And also a shout out to Kupi Kupi FM for making this happen as well. As you can see over here. Oh, as you can see, Kupi Kupi FM, they were a massive help in making this a reality also.
Yes. Massive thank you to Kopi Kopi FM. Kita juga begitu, as they say.
Yeah.
So that's all for today now here down from SICC Hobbycon area, and thank you again to Jonathan for giving this special interview and making this happen. All right, bye.
Bye.